Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I feel like I start every webinar the same. Another busy day. Lot going on. Biggest things I want to talk about is, especially for newer traders, okay? A lot of you guys, most of you are new. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here to help. A lot of you ask, what's the number one pattern? What's the number one setup you should be looking for? And I'm telling you, and I've been consistent on this for years. Focus on that late day VWAP hold, high day break pattern, or the ABCD pattern. There's a lot of different names. Or the gun pattern. If you were on the webinar last week with me and Matt Monaco, he said a lot of guys call it the gun pattern, but I call it the VWAP hold high day break pattern. WIMI did it on Friday. EQ did it yesterday. I'm telling you, if you're new, and you don't have to agree with me, okay? I'm begging you to avoid morning trading, because here's the biggest thing. If you're new, you're probably under the PDT. If you burn up your trades early in the day, then here's the thing. If you use your last day trade at the market open and you get chopped out, because the mornings are so choppy now, okay? Mornings have always been choppy, but right now, doubly so, okay? And if you get chopped out and you use your last day trade, all of a sudden EQ does it and you can't get in. Or, you're making bad decisions because of morning trading, and you're missing the WIMIs, you're missing the EQs, okay? So, let's get to work. Remember, I'm back at noon. I've got about 5 or 6 things I want to talk about, especially, I'll save this for noon, but did you see the UK banning Huawei, okay? 5G stuff. I've been really watching 5G stuff, and this stuff with Huawei could really help a lot of the other competitors in the 5G space. So we'll save that. We'll save that for noon. All right, let's get to work. INMB, low float Alzheimer's play, higher priced, but definitely a dip and rip. These Alzheimer's plays have been hot. Peloton, my 2 main real stocks are Peloton and Tesla. I think that, I talked about this last night. I think that red day yesterday on Peloton is a gift. I think that late day sell-off on Tesla is a gift, okay? Again, these are real stocks. I know we mostly talk, cheap runners here, but in real stock land, I think that red day on Peloton and that late day crack on Tesla will be gifts as long-term ideas. All right, let's get to work. SPAC to recover. Oops. Well, don't play guessing games. That's a big pullback yesterday. Looks like it found a little bit of support in the 15s, but this is what I'm saying right now, okay? And I know this might sound counterintuitive, but don't play guessing games. Just what I would do, set an alert at 20 on SPAC, and if it grinds back, there's your trade. If it fades away, so be it. Now, something I want you to keep an eye on is, and again, I talked about this at noon yesterday, these SPACs. So the big thing I want you to keep an eye on with SPAC, SPAQ, the ticker, is Bill Ackman. Bill Ackman's doing, Bill Ackman's the man, okay? What did he make? He goes on CNBC a couple months ago and makes like $6 billion in a day or something. But anyway, Bill Ackman is doing the biggest SPAC, the biggest blank check ever. Keep an eye on that. If that works, it could definitely bring some money flow back to these, okay? So SPAQ, don't play guessing games. Wait for a re-breakout. Also, keep an eye on Ackman's SPAC, SPAC. Okay? Remember, there's SPAQ, the ticker, and there's SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Company. It's a different thing. If you were here yesterday at noon, I talked about these things. Ecor trying to bounce. Geez, WKHS is back. I tell you, nothing dies. WKHS is back. Sorry, Ecor. Yeah. So look at. It looks like Ecor is going to do the same thing it did in April. Okay, Ecor is what we call a one and done chart. Look at the chart from April. Looks like it's going to do the same thing. So probably dead. Now, we talked about this as a dip and rip yesterday. It never broke the high of the day. So, like last night, a lot of people were like, hey, you talked about the dip and rip on Ecor in the morning. What happened? Well, Ecor never broke the high of the day. Remember, that's the pattern on these this is a junky stock. On these junk runners, you're looking for high day entries. And Ecor spiked early, but never got there. So, Ecor looking dead after failing to dip and rip yesterday. So I'm going to do I got to take a peek at WKHS. Heavily shorted. Oh my gosh. Man, if this can break yesterday's highs. So here's the thing. I should probably save this for noon, but I very, very, very much respect Hindenburg Research, okay? They do great stuff in the short research side of things, but I'm telling you, you got to be so careful following these newsletters into crowded shorts, okay? And again, I've tons and tons of respect for what Hindenburg does. They're legit as legit gets. But it's just like with the Citron trades, man. Again, I have nothing but respect for Andrew Left. But if you follow right now, and it's just we've seen this for literally years now. If you follow people into these short reports, it gets ugly fast. So, WKHS, my target would be yesterday's highs. Yesterday's highs heavily shorted after all the hit pieces. How do you recover from a big loss mentally? Great question. Kiavash, so I'm kind of, I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. Here's the thing. The best answer I can give you is, and this is like a Dave Goggins type thing, okay? Or this is like a Navy SEAL type thing. Embrace the suck, okay? I'm sure if you've read every Navy SEAL book like I have, you're familiar with the term embrace the suck, okay? No, Tabaquip, time doesn't heal all wounds. I disagree, Tabaquip. I want you to never forget that big loss, Kiavash. Okay? I might be a caveman, but I say embrace it. Hate it. Hate it. Never forget it. And you'll say to yourself, whatever you did, Kiavash, I don't know what you did. You broke your plan. You didn't, you did whatever you did. If you took a big loss, you broke your plan. Whatever you did, don't ever forget it. And say to yourself, I will never do that again. So, no offense, Tabaquip, you're here every day. No, time doesn't heal all wounds. I want you to pick that scab every day Every day before you enter a trade, I want you to pick that scab. It's kind of disgusting. maybe not my best analogy, but I want you to remember. So the next time you trade some low float 400% runner, you remember that time you took the big loss. So, sorry about the gross analogy. What type of stocks would you hold right now? I talked about it last night. I love Peloton. I love Tesla. So, what was that? I saw it. Beautiful. Ed Bogey. Ed, welcome back, Ed. It's been a while. Ed says he still has HMNY as a reminder of his $10,000 loss. HMNY was running years ago. Well, so Ed, welcome back, Ed. He's still thinking about a stock from years ago. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, Tesla, Peloton, a couple of my favorite long term. Bunch asking about IMV. So IMV and VNRX, IMV and VNRX are my two afternoon watches. They're higher float virus plays. So I say wait till the afternoon. So, Lottie asking about IMV afternoons only. Icon. So listen, Icon. I always want to be clear. I'm not anti-short selling. I just want everybody to be very careful shorting right now. But here's the thing. If you forced me to short a stock today, okay, and I'm not recommending, okay, listen, market's green, Tesla's gapping up, JP Morgan's gapping up, Apple, we got a bunch of green out there today. But if you forced me to short a stock today, it'd be Icon. Apparel, dying, who cares? So anyway, that's my opinion on Icon. Will delivery companies go crazy again? It's a valid thesis. So, EJ, what I do and what I teach and what I recommend, don't play guessing games. I don't know. But it's certainly a valid thesis. I'm not, I don't know. I probably won't go shopping for a year, I'm ordering buy Amazon, I get a box from Amazon. If I don't get a box from Amazon, I'm like, whoa, what happened? Is the UPS guy okay? So anyway, it's a valid thesis, EJ. So, VXRT, we talked about this last night. Love that 1350 break with a risk on 13. VXRT we talked about last night if you were here. So same plan as last night on VXRT. So, and then INO. What's INO doing? I'd look at probably like a 28 break. Hey, I'd love to see a week open red to green on INO. Week open red to green would be nice on this. All right, one more, and then remember I'm back at noon. We already talked about VXRT. EQ, I'd be really careful with EQ. So here's the big thing with EQ, and then I gotta go. They filed the 424B last night. I would say avoid EQ. Okay, so check your news. 424B. There's a active registration out there. So it was amazing. It was amazing yesterday, but you don't hold these stocks overnight. These are day trade only. Okay, so all right. Good work today. I like the mix of tickers, and we talked a little bit of psychology. So I'll be back at noon talking macro with the daily briefing. I like that name. And so have a great day. We'll see you at noon. Otherwise, back here at 8:30.